Hey guys, this is Iris and I'm so glad that you guys are here. Today I wanted to introduce to you guys a little bit about what I'm super passionate about, and that is Korean cinema. So in this series, I wanted to introduce to you guys Korean directors, Korean actors, and of course, Korean films, and I thought I'd do it one step at a time. Today, I wanted to talk about actor Yoo Ah-In. So Yoo Ah-In is personally one of my favorites in the Korean film industry, and I wanted to introduce him to you guys. I'll give you guys some quick fast facts about Yoo Ah-In before we get started. So fast facts, here we go. Number 1, Yoo Ah-In debuted in 2003 with a commercial. Following that, he starred on a bunch of TV shows including Korean dramas, and slowly he made his way onto the big screen. 2. Yoo Ah-In is known to be an actor that takes on a variety of different roles. He can not only pull off a young, innocent high school boy, but he can also be a villainous billionaire or be a crown prince. And he does it with such effortless ease. He is never afraid to take on new challenges, and that's the reason why I love him. Number 3, Yoo Ah-In is also really well known to work with older veteran actors, mostly actors that are 20-30 years older than him. Number 4, Yoo Ah-In is not only an influential actor in the film industry, but he also takes part in the general Korean entertainment industry. He is a social influencer on Instagram. He has over 1 million followers. He also stars on a lot of variety shows and TV dramas as well. So Yoo Ah-In is just a very well-rounded entertainer on all different aspects in the Korean entertainment industry. And number 5, I think the reason that people that are being introduced to Korean cinema should know Yoo Ah-In is because he is not only being recognized as a phenomenal actor in Korea, but also internationally. In 2018, the New York Times actually named him as one of the best actors in 2018, so that was really monumental for an Asian actor to be listed. So yeah, those are just some of the fast facts about Yoo Ah-In, and let's jump into some of my favorite films with Yoo Ah-In. Alrighty, we're gonna go in chronological order, and the first one would be Wan-deuk, or the English title would be Punch. It was released in 2011, directed by director Lee-han, and this film holds a very special place in my heart. I would summarize this film in that it is a story that talks about the misfits in Korean society. Some key words would be minorities, immigrants, physically disabled, mentally disabled, family, father, son. There's a lot of key words that could describe this film, but I would say that it's generally about the misfits in Korean society. Well, this film has a lot of social commentary, so it touches upon some deeper issues within Korean society, but it is also very comedic. I love the relationship between Yoo Ah-In and his teacher, who's played by Kim Yoon-suk, one of the big actors in Korean cinema. And so watching their relationship was really fun, but also so heartwarming at the same time. So definitely this is one of my personal favorites with Yoo Ah-In. And the second film I wanted to talk about was Gong City, or the English title is Tough as Iron. It was released in 2013, and it was directed by director An Kwon-tae. And this film I actually watched for the first time 2 weeks ago. Yoo Ah-In works with one of the most veteran actresses in the Korean film industry, Kim Hae-suk. And in this film, Yoo Ah-In plays a very innocent young adult who has the most heartwarming, loving relationship with his mother. His mother is sick on a lot of different levels, and she often loses her memory, so she doesn't recognize her son as her son. The relationship between him and his mother in this film are what captured my heart and what will make this film worth watching for you guys. Yoo Ah-In does an absolutely amazing job just portraying this young man who is working so hard and is frustrated with the results at times. It's a gangster movie kind of, because it has like action scenes and Yoo Ah-In gets involved with some gang activities. But for me, I honestly kind of threw that out the window because the mother and son relationship is what captured my heart. So definitely check this one out. The third film that I wanted to talk about, it was my third time watching it last night, and what I've noticed is every time I watch it, I get more and more emotional. This film would be Sado, or The Throne. It was released in 2015, directed by Lee Jun-ik, and it stars Yoo Ah-In obviously as the crown prince, and also veteran actor that is recognized in almost all of Korean cinema, Song Kang-ho. To put it simply, this film is about a king that kills his son, who is crown prince. In the history books, it's just listed as, oh, a king killed his son. But this film really shows how it wasn't just a king and a crown prince, but they were humans, they were family, and just seeing how this son wanted nothing else other than the love of his father, and seeing how that progressed and turned into such a heartbreaking story was what compelled me to this film. Definitely check this out. It is one of my favorite historical films. One of the key reasons why I love this film is actually, yes, Yoo Ah-In's acting is great, but I really want to highlight something, and that is the music in this film. The music composer and music director of this film is Bang Joon-seok, and I love this soundtrack. This soundtrack, I think, embodies the entire film, the message, the theme, and it's just, I listen to it just for fun when I'm walking back and forth from work. Definitely, if you're watching this film, you'll notice the music, and yeah, I love it. The fourth film that I'm going to talk about is Veteran. It was released in 2015, directed by Ryu Seung-wan. So Veteran is actually a film about a detective that is trying to solve a case. I'm just gonna put it like that, so I don't want to spoil anything, and I feel like if I keep talking about it, I'll spoil. So just, yeah, it's about a detective that is trying to solve a case. This film was a big transformation for Yoo Ah-In. Yoo Ah-In plays this absurdly rich and horribly rude and disgusting character named Cho Tae-ho, and Yoo Ah-In actually gained a lot of attention from Korean media through this film because of this one line. This one line in this film was all over Korean media. There were tons of parodies done. Veteran is actually the fourth highest grossing film in all of Korean cinema history, so definitely a commercial success, and I think for me it was a really big shock to see Yoo Ah-In in a character like that, and it kind of proved to the Korean film industry that Yoo Ah-In wasn't just going to play these nice, goody old boy characters, but he was also capable of being a bad guy. So the fifth and most recent film that I wanted to talk about was Burning. And for all you film cinephiles out there, I'm sure you know this film. It was released in 2018, directed by the amazing Lee Chang-dong. Yeah, I mean, it's the most recent film of director Lee Chang-dong. He is critically acclaimed everywhere, I think. And it stars Yoo Ah-In, of course, and Steven Yeun, and a new actress, Chun Jong-seo. This film is about young people that deal with anger, that deal with jealousy, have so much pent-up emotion and try to mask it. Yoo Ah-In was phenomenal in this film because he is not only an actor that can portray subtlety and just ordinary day-to-day actions, but he can also portray just every single emotion on the spectrum. This film is obviously based off of a short story called Barn Burning by author Haruki Murakami, and definitely, like all other Lee Chang-dong films, it's very poetic and it has a lot of meaning behind every single word, and I loved how Yoo Ah-In encapsulated the character Jong-soo, and just, he's great. So that brings an end to my film recommendation list for actor Yoo Ah-In. These 5 films are definitely worth checking out. I have a passion for every single one of them. The first 4 films that I mentioned are offered on Netflix, but the last one, Burning, is not, I don't think. And so, but if you get the chance to, definitely watch it and let me know what you think about them in the comments down below. I hope that you guys can learn a little bit more about Korea and Korean films and Korean filmmakers, actors, all of that through this channel. And yeah, I love sharing my passion with you guys, so definitely keep watching, like and subscribe and comment if you can. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!